At Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today we got a
why the fuck the Cowboys just called me? What the fuck?
This score called you?
Yeah, he just called me.
It's an old school
I'm trying to
battle
find
of the
his name.
Keystone State.
Man, do I have to send another stream? I'm gonna do his stream already. Get up his play. Oh shit, man. Oh, Jordan's doing on the tackle.
He's tackled down inside the 20.
For sure. You see the thing? Trying to control the thing?
Oh, which way?
That one. Nigga, fucking my sheets up.
Me?
Yeah,
I'm
you.
never known to fuck the sheets up.
Be that nigga look Chris fucking my sheets up. Oh, God.
Water wasting, man. What the fuck?
Not my bed. I be in the mood. She be in the mood. Really wanna throw an alley-oop. Then when it's nuts. Well, I'm living proof. How can I lose, man? You the who's. Share the stage with Billie Eilish. I'm in a different league. What you gonna do for me? Get some Z's. City nigga from Atlanta. This is not a regular Lambo. Have to say so. Rally, get that. Ah. We made the Draco. 100 million calling deals. I'm the golden child for real. I've been on my grind for years. I need equity to sign a deal. 100 million calling deals. I'm the golden child for real. I need equity to sign a deal. This is you. Shit, man.
To the defense?
20-9. I don't know who the Levi Wallace is shit. Levi Wallace be getting his ass cooked. Fuck no.
Levi Wallace shit. I'm gonna do it. Fuck up that episode.
I'm just trying to ball and live. 100 mil, I'm calling deals. I'm the golden child for real. I need equity to sign a deal. I'm the golden child for real.
They go back to the ground. And he stopped immediately there. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves us
actually
nice job there defensively to clamp.
They've
been on their heels.
You wasn't fucking with me.
I mean, bro, what you do what you want in the game, bro?
Okay, I get it. Grab her head, she throw it back. I'm hitting, giving her the business. Get there.
Who you going with?
Ooh, let's hit my body, make sure I got it. You think of what you do to me, know what I'ma do to you. Say I can't get enough too. She said she wanna go some rounds, I said as many. I said two. Took out the pound. Then I started hitting it bad. Our vision lots of amounts of cash. He said, Dad.
Go probably sleep, bro. It's 10:38.
How many? I say 2. With your friend and you. Like you way too cool. 360. She eat it, I lick it. Okay, I get it. Giving her the business. No, I had to get it. Levi, you shitty bitch!
I'm gonna trade a cornerback still. I'm willing to give you a all-star corner.
I beat it down like who? Talk like a singer.
You cheat the bit out of Jerry.
What you want?
And I want.
I say 2. Low key. I really would only trade him for jellies. Don't got no rubber. I'm in trouble.
Ain't got nothing else, bro.
She just waiting on me to fuck her. It's a house of business. Man. Ah, short. Fuck. Then I pop you. Fuck no. I want 2 now. What about you? She eat it, I lick it. I'm on the ass, okay? I get it. Grab her hair, she throw it back. I'm hitting it, giving her the business.
And like, who trades his picks when their team is this trash?
I got my picks, nigga.
Nigga, you just traded me your pick.
Oh, let it do the room. Know what I'ma do to you. Oh, he's short. He's short.
Oh, he's short.
He's short. He's short. He's short.
On the cornerback sneak. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on down.
So we've been on this,
I got this shit.
No, it's
on my phone.
That's actually good. I got paid to that shit.
That's it? I'll make $2. 2?
I got bands. I don't want no friends.
Oh, shit. Make 213.
Man, you told me a drop spill.
Most of the water went on my dad's short. They said Joe's on the mic.
I'm in the party. I think I'm in the party. Oh, no, you switched to house, huh?
You should have went to Camp Tim. Or that.
Where's my phone? Oh, I'm stupid.
Zero hesitation for the passer. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass rush, talking about challenging this guy, getting into his grill, getting into his space. And how about him? Might be his first year in the NFL, but I don't see any fear in him at all. How about that big-time throw right out of the gate?
ATL Jacob. I'm with you. I'm with it. My little children. No name killers. I'm a whack in front of the witness.
They enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. This is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, tackle. Switch like a pussy little bitch. Remember we were jacking cuz. Now it's better to keep your distance. You switch like a pussy little bitch. Good. Oh, tackle, man. Fuck. Put them pants down. Leave you shitty. But I still ate it because I'm a gremlin. We would have been superstars. Remember we was getting cars. She switched like a pussy little bitch. Now I'm reminiscing. It's better to keep your distance. The pack clean like a pussy little bitch. Set up on the bitch and outside, cut her around the blick. And then outside, throw your pants down, leave you shitty. But I still ate it cause I'm a gremlin. Yeah, you trying to boot up?
There and it'll be second down. Give credit to the defense for staying that play, and they gave up no comeback. You know, he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. Only giving up a 3-yard gain. Second down to Sanders. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. And this is why
you play DJ? I mean, yeah, you play DJ? You play DJ this season, John?
I thought he did. No.
Terrell!
Me and your schedule easy as fuck. I was really looking at that shit. I think the only niggas I have to worry about is you and DJ for us this season.
You play me?
Oh, and I'm pretty sure they got to play
the blood all on you. I lost homie after homie. Lost homie after homie, know my scars are amazing. I got a heart you could get used to. If you could save the day. Yeah, you did.
I won the first game, think I whacked up.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
That's actually I want to
task at hand here. Absolutely, because these players, they know what's coming up.
See the glove on their case, see the blood all on me. I lost homie after homie.
Absolutely huge because they may come back if they lose this game.
They're probably gonna have $3.
Oh shit! What you getting up? Save the day.
What is Brad like? Come on. Don't get much better than that. We just
It's a lot that make confusion. Sit on the computers. Now I'm a sniper, not a shooter.
Do you want an number? I will never change my clothes. Listen to one ball. Jordan Stewart.
Something about that case, see the blood all on me. My scars are amazing. I lost homie after homie.
What about running back?
Wait, he's
not a running back?
He is, but that's a fullback. He gonna get running back, Russ. If you can save the day.
Good pass, damn. That was a good ass pass.
You can walk away.
That right now.
I think he really never looked bad.
For 37 yards.
A lot of running backs in the
Oh, you
past,
said that?
they just used to check it down to them or maybe
Oh,
double
yeah.
passes. But this guy,
First,
they
come
use
to
it
the
to
gym.
stretch the field, don't they?
The stretch turned it into a really nice game.
Well, let me get 2 cups.
So how about
Oh,
this?
God, but we can get 2 cups once we're done. I ain't cooking. Oh, mama, bro.
What
I
up,
need to go
world?
for each other.
Harris running straight ahead, and he'll get this one down to about the 10.
Okay, let's rock and roll. Still in outer space, not no more.
According to Cole, his teams are basic. That's what he kept saying. His teams are on bitch.
We gotta do some out live. Nah, shit. It depends on when I go to it depends on when I fall asleep. She come on my phone talking breezy. Cause you never see me. I was such a teenage dirtbag, I was breaking your shit. On a rush to get rich.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 4.
We call that youngin', lights, camera, action. I can't go for it, nah. I can't go for this no more, huh? 4th and 5 from the 5.
He wasn't home. I think he has to go somewhere.
I can't go for this, huh?
Yeah, Johnny, y'all might be.
Can y'all hear me, man?
Because he wasn't home this morning.
Tell all your friends they'll never see a young nigga like this again.
So Pickett's off to the sideline. Chris Boswell.
Like this again, yeah. They'll never see a young nigga like this again.
But in this situation, they just decided to take the play.
Like this again.
He's past the 30. Pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially.
That's all around.
Huge Joseph.
Ready at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Nothing for him yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up first and 10.
Ooh, that's on me.
That's Sanders.
That's on me.
Down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A gain of a
They occupied the defense downfield, trying to counter someone, but unfortunately,
I really would have ran that if Chris would have
out of the backfield, and he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
So straight up around.
Fame changed everything. Terrell, I need you to be able to go. I found you in a bad spot, but I need you to go there. Oh, Nitro. I mean, no huddle. Sit and remember for my life is never smell. Oh, he beat. He beat. Cam Sutton so shit. Hey, man, I don't give a fuck. Cam Sutton ass.
I might try to fake that nigga.
No, that could have been your ass, and you would have beat Cam Sutton. He's so shit. That could have been you running that fucking road. Your bad build ass. These days can't be too social. Oh, you a hoe. I don't want no bitch off Azila. She wanna be famous. How the we went from love first to strangers. Tell me how that work, girl. How's it feel to be my work, girl? I know it works, girl. You're my soulmate. I know it's late to make amends, This, whatever. Too famous to find love, but they say love hurts, cause love hurts. Fame make love hurt. Oh, yeah.
That's the only reason I can tell, I swear to God.
Ah! Push him out! Push him out!
I catch that.
Oh! And I can't challenge under 2. They hold me. They hold me. Let me show y'all the shitty ass defense, but they really could be cheesy. Watch. Yeah, he did get his feet. Look, I could bring all 11 hats to the line of scrimmage on this play. All 11 of them bitches. It's a shitty ass defense. It's a shitty ass.
You see, so that's what everybody gonna say, bro. Like some shit. Nigga can say that's childish. It's just way easier to talk to people on Snapchat than on this. Important to say, I don't have to tell this stuff like that. I said, don't talk like her. I get this up there. You know, the damn, what I'm trying to do with this.
As it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 1. I see an extra defensive back on the
so, like, I don't understand how you use this thing. Like, they actually call it. Like, 37 times. What's the fuck, buddy? Is this point?
The first of their timeouts. As they'll start with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
He got people count.
So y'all like that ass all the time, seriously. Do you guys like know this? So it's a little too why you do it. Like right now, because like she's staring out for
the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
The slot man in motion right. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They go play action with Hurts. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Hurts. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Hurts sets up to throw it. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And the Steelers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that third down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's got room. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. This taken in at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought the first half, it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Pickett to throw on first down. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. Buying time to his left. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll throw again with Pickett. And this is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion for him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has a percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. That's caught by Sims. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 21 yards there on third down.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert. Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. For the first time this game, multiple defenders in there to drop him.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. Second and manageable became third and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. This one finds Austin out right. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on second and goal? And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, thinking about running the ball here, not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? Pickett will look to throw it here. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Cam Sims, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right.
He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown.
Man, this nigga Cam Sutton's so shit, dog.
Well,
75 yards and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. Hassan Reddick coming through with a stop there and a tackle for loss to boot. But that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Pickett. And Oh, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
He'll layer this one out deep for Sims. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to take possession. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
They'll run with Sanders up the middle, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Another run here with Sanders. They're able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. This from 54 yards away. And he put enough leg into it, but it's well off to the right and no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the 2nd miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Nice job escaping the pocket. And, boy, he took the shot downfield towards the end zone, didn't he? Trying to go for 6. It just wasn't there against that coverage. They were ready to prevent the big play.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And there was some of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your games. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. They run with a veteran of 8 years now. It's Melvin Gordon. They hit with the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Pickett on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Eagles defense able to hold. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First, on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop him. I like the confidence he showed.
71 yards on the ground now for Sanders. He's got a 1st down.
Another carry for the winner and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. He'll get it inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll drop to throw. And that's complete to Sanders. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. The Eagles on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 7. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Sanders will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. So problems there on the return. Very costly. Not what you need when you just surrendered the lead.
Not at all, because this now has a chance to really snowball on them quickly. Their offense was on the sidelines talking about getting on the field and getting that score back.
Now Sanders. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Miles Jack there to make the tackle. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll go again with Sanders. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll come to the line here, needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Watkins. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. starts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. In motion left, the tight end. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that'll make this a 7-point game. So that gets him a little bit of breathing room, but not much. And you have to think back to the field goal that he missed earlier. This would be a 2-score game right now if he had converted then.
And if you and I are thinking about it, you know he is as well, because in the back of his mind, he's thinking, I hope I get one more shot in an important spot. He just made that one. He wants one more later to truly make up for the earlier miss.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time they were stopped on 4th down. Had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that stop, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves, let's get back out there and move the ball again?
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway. But a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Pickett. Open man downfield is Sims. He's got it. Past the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play there on the catch and run. 71 yards.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down. Got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as you understand where they are in the field?
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Looking to throw here. Pickett. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get nothing out of that one. So he stopped for no gain. And it's 2nd down. Not good. They didn't move the football an inch, and precious time ticking off the clock. Pickett to throw. That's caught. It's Austin left side. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. They have had no answer to this connection all night long.
They just have to think in a 2-minute situation. That's got to be a concentration lap. You know they're going to go back to him with the game that he's been having.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on the stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Here's Pickett. Dancing to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a short kick taken at about the 16. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all three timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. He's got a man complete. Now the Steelers use the first of their three timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Running right, here's Sanders. And some room to maneuver. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown puts him up 7. But now's when the fun begins, partner, because if you go ahead and kick the extra point, it's still a one-possession game. Go for 2, you might put it out of reach.
Yeah, a little decision to be made. Elliott good on the extra point, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From the 6. And he returns this to the 22. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Let it fly. Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it. And that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him the completion.
Here's Pickett. That's going to be caught. It's Austin. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Pickett back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
The pass rush pressure is really starting to increase on the quarterback now. They bring him down for a sack and a big loss, and back him up further as he tries to lead a scoring drive in a one-possession game here late.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Pickett to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack, now they force the incompletion on third and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
This is where they have to be careful because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
Pickett. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has now received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
One final shot for Pickett. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half. And that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.